Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, mind... Chance! We've got a goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
The goal scorer after 4 minutes is...
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Phillips gets a foot in here. Phillips did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vieira. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, nice touch. It's Drogba! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Drogba certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gabriel. Leicester leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. It's a promising position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that was vital. Bruno Fernandes. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Winks, who does have an assist to his name. Leicester very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Bruno Fernandes. And he's managed to get free. That's a decent clearance. Winks. Leicester are looking to break at pace. Phillips. Oh, good-looking ball. Good ball, good take. He's on it, can he get away? He's found a way through, and he's had a shot! He's a shot. Great chance! And that's a sharp finish! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now.
Takes a shot! Well taken goal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Luis Suarez. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
O'Reilly is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
And it's Yaya Toure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Yaya Toure. He leaps for it. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Phillips. Omur. Now it's Alcanus. Pinches it off him. Gabriel producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
3 minutes at a time.
Good running, strong, and Drogba! Alcanus. Threads one in. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, shapes to shoot! And that signals the end of the first period. Leicester are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. So straight into the second half. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And here's Drogba. And here's Suarez. Might be danger here. O'Reilly. Great ball, and he's in here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Alcanus. He's well positioned here. Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And they're on him in a flash. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that pass isn't the best. O'Reilly. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's good play. Yaya Toure. And Yaya Toure! Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Leicester faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. A lot hinges on this one. And they've turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Chelsea with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
O'Reilly. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Leicester have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Best coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
That's a throw. Phillips. Winks. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Leicester really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He has found the way through. Stam, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Drogba. Yaya Toure, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Vieira. And it's Yaya Toure. Into the last quarter of an hour. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. That's Vieira. Now it's Luis Suarez. Real chance! It's a goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Number 9, Luis
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Chelsea now in a position far more desirable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Can he spark a counter here? Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. O'Reilly, and here's Drogba. Spread out to the left. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Timber. Vieira. And it's Gerrard. Space for him to turn and look. Fatawu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the number on the board is 3. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckham. Gerrard. And that is as far as it goes. Leicester did lead, Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10.
McAllister! Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. McAllister! Nicely spread. It's just wouldn't stay down for him.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
El Canous. Winks. Tries to pass it through. And that is a little undercooked. Jones. Jones makes a dash for it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's good play. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Winks. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start.
Great chance! It's bounced back off the post. And that is out of play. He's had it taken off him. It's gone out for a throw-in. Watkins played out towards the right wing. So it is still 0-0. And he's had it nicked away. Opts for safety. Cajuste. Winks. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he get on the end of this? That ball looks a good one. He has found the way through. Pings it across. Tries to get it clear. Alcanus. And the counter is on. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's an excellent interception.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cajuste. Winks. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mohamed Salah. Threads one in. Watkins picks it up out wide. And it's Alcanus. Winks. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Jones. And here's Mohamed Salah. Jones. Jones! Just the wrong side.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Tries to play it through. Lovely. And the finish! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Leicester have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Oh, just shapes to shoot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Now it's Watkins. Winks. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. He's having a shot! Oh, good finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Leicester looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And we are back on the way. Goes down, but nothing given. And it's Salah. Gravenberg. And here's Watkins. This looks promising. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good ball! Nicked it back promptly. It's a threatening ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Trossard. Cute ball now, how can... Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
He'll try from distance. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. McAllister. Tries one from range. Fabulous from McAllister. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Back winning one. They have them in their sights again. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have...
Chance! And that's a sharp finish. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Cajuste. This is a promising build-up. He shifted it to the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's on it. Can he get away? Who saw this coming? Leicester certainly weren't expecting this. Looking for options for movement. Begovic gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Cajuste. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
McAllister has found the net here, of course. Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Suta. Milokochap. Cajuste. And it's El Canous.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Number 20.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Number 8,
Szoboszlai.
Number 10, McAllister. Number 38, Klovenbach.
Oh, what has happened here?
Number 7.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 21, Gakpo. Number
Duffy.
14, Chiesa.
39.
Number 3, Endo.
Defending here is
Number
really
43.
tight.
Substitutions
Now
taking
Gakpo.
place.
That's destined for the flank.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And the shot! And he scores! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that means, little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Leicester close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now there's a fine ball. Finds himself, chance to shoot! And there's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
4 added minutes has been
Gakpo.
indicated.
Oh, he's having a go! Reed. 39. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Gakpo.
That's going in strongly.
39. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Leicester have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Yamakawa. Watkins. Now it's Kane. Spread to the right. Hangs in a cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Is there any support? Chance to shoot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Over to the right flank. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note? It's Minor! And that's another fine save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Minor! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Rashford. Melbourne City
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Watkins. Pass somewhat off target. Quansah. Jordan Henderson. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, some astute defending there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, it's just a little long. It's a goal kick. Spence. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Maida. Looking to play him in.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Maida is onto this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Rashford. He's in a great position here. And they've been given a corner. That's a decent clearance. Stones. To Watkins. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So it's simmered along nicely for 40. And the shot! In he goes again! Goal!
Well, I'd love to know, Peter, what kind of chin-up the players got in order for that to happen so soon. Whatever was said by the boss, who's looking absolutely pumped on that sideline, really has given all of those players a renewed sense of purpose.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
England have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Menu. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, such a clever touch. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And that's a tidy finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Melbourne City restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And he's taking no chances there. Melbourne City have the chance to go the other way. England choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Maida. Looking for the run. Chance, surely! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Melbourne City have their lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Menu really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Melbourne City have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And England have a chance to counter. Played out to the left flank. That's good running with the ball. Maida. Oh, nice touch. Pinches it off him. Rashford. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rashford stood his ground strongly. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Menu. Kane. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Menu. And here's Kane.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
In by Saka. And they've managed to get rid. Maida.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's neat. Can he finish? And that really should have been that.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 8. Number 38.
Menu.
Maida. Coming
And
on the
Spence.
field. Number 24.
Back to the keeper it goes.
Number 5. Kitano. Number 15.
Stones.
Number 21.
Menu. There's Gordon. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. England needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Very much into the last knockings. Bellingham picks it up out wide.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that was nowhere near his best. It's a really well-measured ball.
There will be 5
And that's well
minutes
seen
added
too.
time.
Some good work on the right flank here. That has not gone well.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. He's well positioned here. Real chance! It's hit the upright. Bruno Guimaraes. Now Neymar. Now it's João Pedro. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Takes a shot! Goal! Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Aos 13 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 71.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Played out to the left flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
João Pedro. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Aos 21 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador,
So that's two now without
camisa
reply.
71.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rafinha puts a cross in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And they've got rid. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that pass isn't the best. Neymar. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Now it's João Pedro. Neymar has it in a wide position. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. And a chance! Oh, what has happened here? He's in a great position here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shot could be on. Steaming on goalwards. Rafinha. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Rafinha. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That'll be a throw-in. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Gabriel. Melbourne City heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Tries to pass it through. Well, that has not gone well. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ederson. And it's Neymar. Knocks it into space.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Now they can break here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well measured. Oh, he's burst through. And the shot! Hefty. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Melbourne City have themselves a chance from the spot. Wiverton to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty, made the keeper commit.
And that is all they have time for. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Melbourne City are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And so the action is resumed. Alexandro, pinged towards the front line. Rafinha. That has been slung wide. Alexandro, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Neymar. Ederson. It's a searching pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross into the box. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That's a good ball out wide. They get a throw in. Looking to play him in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a good ball. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro. And here's the chance to counter. And no, he's seen through all of that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through.
Oh, really well played.
Shot, surely! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
2 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador, camisa 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. He's on it, can he get away? Pings it across. And he gets rid in a hurry. Looking for options for movement.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely shaped ball. Alexandro. And it's Marquinhos. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Neymar. Pinches it off him. It's a pretty loose pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Driving forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that could set him on his way. Shoots! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. That's tidy. Shot a goal! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Here's a sharp little ball here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How do you look back on the game? Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. He's having a shot! And it's a goal! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Foden. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Xiao. Bernardo Silva. Sabinho. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Melbourne City leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Lewis. Nico Gonzalez. Oh, that's nice. Opts to play it back. Oh, they could break here. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Tonali. Oh, super ball. Gordon! And a neat finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Melbourne City are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. And that is out of play. Bernardo Silva engages and forces him off the ball. Tonali defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bit too much weight on the pass. Ake. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Reinders. Pass somewhat off target. Melbourne City
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Tonali, who's set up one goal so far. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Foden in acres of space out wide. Bernardo Silva. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's a chance! He's got away with one there. Barnes. Looking for options for movement, and he was quick to react.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Savinho, and here's Foden. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
Ruben Dias.
Nico Gonzalez.
And that's been won straight back.
And here's Foden. Now it's Reinders. Oh, good shapes to shoot!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Manchester really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Cleared away.
Can he finish? Melbourne City have the chance to go the other way.
2 added minutes
Xiao.
has been indicated.
To Elanga. And it's Guimaraes. Gordon. Wissa. And it's made its way to him. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, look at the space here. Gordon! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. And that is indeed the final act. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Melbourne City, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. So straight into the second half. Knocks it out wide. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That has not gone well. Foden. Tonali. Pass is just off target. Bernardo Silva. And Savinho. And it's Reinders. Now it's Foden. It's a really well-measured ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Semenyo stood his ground strongly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shad deals with that comfortably. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. This game already looks like a fait accompli. Reinders. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, good take in a good area. Lovely bit of skill. Ake did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Semenyo. And he's being shifted off it. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And the counter is on. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
You'd be disappointed with that.
Ruben Dias. And it's Bernardo Silva. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's bustling through. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitutions taking place.
Melbourne City are having a ball here. Gordon. And it's Tonali. Barnes. And Thiaw. And here's Gordon. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Byrne. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Foden. Lewis. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Guimaraes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Corner given.
Substitution in progress.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Barnes goes short. Gordon! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Barnes. And he's there to get it away. Ake couldn't squeeze it through. Tonali. Barnes. Wissa. And Wissa! Oh, that could be pivotal!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Alanga. Wissa. Nico Gonzalez. Gordon.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Gordon is standing over this one, looking to widen the gap even further here. Doku. And it's Lewis. It's Bernardo Silva.
And there goes the final whistle.
Melbourne City really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So straight into the action. Can he finish? They've scored! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
The goal scorer after 6 minutes is number 18.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Calafiori.
There they go, hunting again.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, crossed into the box. Now it's Barnes. He's shifting through the gears here. Great ball, and he's in here. Elanga! And that's a tidy finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Melbourne City are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And a chance! And he should have made them pay.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Melbourne City are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Bruno Guimaraes spots it and intercepts. Chiao. To Elanga. He's found space here. Gordon has it in a wide position.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Lewis Skelly. Calafiori. Mosquera. Driving forward. Looking to play him in. Gordon. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Melbourne City are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Melbourne City find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Madueke. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Barnes. Tonali. And it's Joelinton. And that pass just didn't quite work. Norgard. Lewis Skelly. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ødegaard. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Barnes! And he hits the net. And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Melbourne City are having a ball here. Melbourne City heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. In with the challenge. Bruno Guimaraes defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. It's a promising position. It's a threatening ball. Madueke. Norgard. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And here's Martinelli. Steaming on goalwards. Joe Linton did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Incapuyi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ødegaard. Calafiori. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Jesus. And for the first half, that is that. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
And please welcome
Melbourne City really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Melbourne City have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. The second half is up and running. Yeah, just too much on that. Norgard. Ødegaard. Lewis Skelly. And here's Martinelli. Martinelli showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Calafiori. And Incapié. And here's Martinelli. And it's Lewis Skelly. He's in a good position here. Gordon, who's set up one goal so far. And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to pass it through. Mosquera did well to stay calm there. Now it's Gordon. Shot, surely! And it's in. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Melbourne City are at the peak of their powers. As for their chance for a shot! Now that was quite some save.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
62,005.
Calafiori. Ødegaard. Subimendi. Gabriel Jesus going after that. He's had it taken off him. Norgard. Elanga. Gordon. So what can they make of this? Now it's Barnes. It's shot at goal! And yes, it's there! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
After 66 minutes is...
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution for
Arsenal can now introduce
Number
the first
9,
of their substitutes.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Barnes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Madueke. Not the most accurate pass. Norgard. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Martinelli. He'll try from distance!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11.
Arsenal making further changes here, and in quick succession. Cleared away,
Coming on the field, number
and
7.
now they can spring out of defence.
Number 12, Tenga.
Kepa and Mosquera. 75 minutes played. And here's Madueke, and they win it back again. That's a shade optimistic. Mosquera. Zubimendi. That's a cute ball. And Madueke. Bruno Guimaraes. That has not gone well. Ukapuyu. And it's Lewis Skelly. It's Saka. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that is a... Goes for a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Botman. Tonali. Reset, looking understandably energised after his goal.
Gordon.
Gordon. Real chance! Barnes. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. For Joelinton. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Havertz. Lewis Skelly.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Nicely
time.
weighted ball. Elanga. And it's Tonali. Saka. Can he spark a counter here? Now that looks a decent ball. And that is that. Melbourne City can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponent.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Here's a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Keeper's dealt with that. Mazraoui puts them all in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, can they get him away?
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Lucas Paqueta. Can he get on the end of this? Drop. Matheus Cunha! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Ball is over the line. And here's Brahim Diaz. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has not gone well. Spread out to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Amrabat. And here's Brahim Diaz! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Real chance! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, this looks sharp. Distributed tidily. That's a throw. He's found a way through, and it's played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Great vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Endrick, always looking for that half a chance. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior! And there's a goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Endrick. Aguirre. Amrabat. That's Brahim Diaz. Looking to play him in.
Vinicius Junior. And he's quick to get rid. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Marquinhos. More and more pressure on the ball here. Casemiro. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Threads one in. Matches Cunha. And he can thump it away. Lucas Paqueta. Neymar. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Matches Cunha. Amrabat. And it's Hakimi. He has found the way through. Decent chance! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Brazil find a position of real strength now. The less said about that pass, the better. Hakimi. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Brazil seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. That's cause for mild irritation. Endrick.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Neymar. And it's Paqueta. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! And that's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the... He'll try from distance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Brazil are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well measured. Space for him to turn and look. Plays it across. Cleared away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And the shot! It's a goal! And just like that, he's into double figures now.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Morocco can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Out towards the flank. And they've got a throw. No way through there. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Mazraoui. Amrabat. Aguirre. It's not an especially good pass, that. That's Brahim Diaz. He's in a great position here. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Teremos uma substituição.
Morocco making further changes here, and in quick succession. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Lucas Paqueta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Bruno Guimaraes powering forward here. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
How many? Just how many? No, he's seen through all of that. He's had a shot! Bruno Guimaraes. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Brahim Diaz.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Casemiro. Diop goes sliding in. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Matheus Cunha, and it's made its way to him. Epic! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Cunha plays it short. That's tidy. Vinicius Junior! It's Neymar! And that's a tidy finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that was asking for too much. Mazraoui. Aguirre. Time added on 4 minutes. Looking for options for movement. Brahim Diaz. And it's Diaz. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Brazil can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
Thank you.